Cato, you may have not known that God said to keep the Sabbath, which is today. No buying, no selling, no cooking on the Sabbath. You may have not known that celebrates your birthday, Christmas, Halloween. You may have not known that. But once you find out, once you know and you do it and you go against what God say anyway, no more mercy for you. God gonna judge you.
Congregation of the dead.
Proverbs 21:16.
Yeah.
The man that wandered out of the way of understanding.
How do you wander out of the way of understanding? Look at these different religions. Baptist, 1608, John Smith, the white man, so-called Edomite. Jason Smith, 1830, the Mormons. 1868, Seventh-day Adventists. 1876, Charles C. Russell, the Jehovah's Witness. You got 1902, the Pentecostal. Pentecostal cover the non-denominational, your Christians. All these are false religions. The Bible calls them what? The congregation of what?
Congregation of the dead.
This is the congregation of the dead. And the prophets are back to teach you who you are, what you need to do, how to come back to your true nationality, heritage, and culture.
This life that we're in today is not the life God ordained for us to live.
Right.
We are under the curses of God. We're not in eternal life. That makes no sense. The goal that we strive for is eternal life, the kingdom of heaven. Right now, we don't experience that. For example, we can get shot right now in this corner by a drive-by shooting,
Right.
whether it be intentional or unintentional. Run over by a car, children being kidnapped. This isn't the life that we want to enter into. We want to get out of here.
Bring it out.
That's why everybody want to get some money and leave the ghetto,
Bring it out.
leave the hood,
Bring it
go
out.
to the NFL, go to the NBA, because they understand this is not the life was to live, and that's not either. We chase the riches and the fame thinking that's heaven. Read that.
Proverbs 21, verse 16.
Yes, Malcolm.
The man that wandered out of the way of understanding.
The man that wanders out of the way of understanding. That's what we did today. We've been wandering everywhere. We wander. We don't even know. We haven't. When a man wanders, you know what that means? It means he has no direction. No direction. That's why you wander. You just going anywhere. When you have a path that you walk on, it's a straight path. You know where you're going. Go ahead.
The man that wandered out of the way of understanding.
What's the way of understanding? These commandments that God gave us.
Right.
That's what that is. This is the understanding we wander. Sit right here off the bus with the courage sweater on. I can ask you a question, family? I know you got 1 minute for me, sis. Don't do me like that. We scream Black Lives Matter. We scream Black Power. But you got brothers out here trying to express that to you, and we don't show no time for it. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, keep reading.
The man that wandered out of the way of understanding.
You see how we do though? We wander out of the way of understanding.
Right.
We'll march and protest and say Black Lives Matter, Black excellence, all these different things we express. But now you got an opportunity where men come out here to show that example. But y'all be the first ones to complain, men ain't SHIT.
Bring it out.
Men ain't nothing, men are bums, men are losers. You a FN, all these different terms and things we'll say. But then when you got an opportunity to meet some men who ain't like that, to conversate, we don't show them the time of day. It's crazy to me how we do each other. OG, what's up? How you doing, bro? OG, let me ask you a question, family. How do we get out of these conditions today we in? How do we get out of this condition, bro?
The congregation of dead. Finish reading.
Yeah, read that. Keep finishing that out.
Proverbs 21, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
The man that wandered out of the way of understanding.
When you walk away from God's understanding, what happens?
Shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
You're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. You know what that's talking
right.
about? Remaining, if we leave God's laws, we're going to be in the congregation of the dead. You know what that's called? You ever seen the show Walking Dead? You ever seen that show before? You ever heard of a zombie? That's us. We the Walking Dead. We walk around with no life. Is this the life God wanted us to live?
No.
What's the life He wanted us to live?
Happy.
Let me ask you this.
Be happy.
What is life?
What is life?
What, according to the Bible?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you my version what's life.
No. Give me a. Well, go ahead. I ain't gonna do you like that. Tell me what you got.
My version of life is this.
What you got?
Take care of your kids, take care of your family.
I agree.
And make sure your family all right.
I agree.
Make sure your family don't fall into drugs.
Yep.
And make sure your family's off the street.
I agree. Now watch this though. You believe in the Bible, right? Let's let God speak. Let's let the Lord speak. Proverbs 7:2. The book of Proverbs
chapter 7 verse 2.
Watch this.
Keep my commandments and live.
You hear what God said? Keep my commandments and what?
And live.
We got to live according to the commandments. Today, we don't do that. We do what we want. We create our own God in our mind. We don't follow the God of this Bible. Nothing that we do matches the Bible. For example, what happened recently? Christmas, New Year's. Is that biblical? Did God or Christ do any of that? No. Did Christ smoke weed? You smoke weed?
I do, but he don't.
He didn't do that. Correct. Who's the example? 1 Peter 2:21. Who's the example you're supposed to follow? Exactly. Nowhere in the churches today do you see anybody doing that. The churches do everything opposite from the Bible. Birthdays, Christmas, Halloween, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, having sex with multiple women. All of that is unbiblical, not in the Bible. Go ahead.
They're doing it anyway. Some people. I can say, oh.
Yeah, they are.
You don't turn that camera on when you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just the green light means on. You just tap it. It's off.
Well, it was just black.
I can just look at it and tell that it was blurry.
It was blurry.
And then you just go.
However it may come out to be, but
And that's
you know
going to be your
what?
focal point.
If you're doing it and you're going to church,
Once it's lit up as
Equals
white.
10:26. Don't worry about what God's going on. You can have 1,000 people tell you we finna jump off this cliff. I'm not doing
All right,
that.
come on, man.
We gotta do what God say.
Talk to him.
Who cares what they doing in the church? They want to sin and sleep around and get high and get drunk. What's your name, brother?
my brother Cato.
Brother Cato? Cato can't do that.
Right.
You can't follow what they do.
Come on.
Follow what the Bible says, brother. That's what we gotta do. What you got, officer?
2 Corinthians 15:5.
You get that for him. We gotta do. Oh yeah, read that first. Yeah, read that. Watch this.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully,
You can't sin willfully. You know what that means to sin willfully? Meaning you know not to do it, but you do it anyway. You know God said don't sleep around, but we do it anyway. We know God said don't get high, we do it. We know in our mind that the stuff we do is not godly. We know that.
Is he Jewish?
We know that. Why you think? Huh?
Ain't nobody perfect.
Okay, Matthew 5:48.
Nobody perfect.
But wait, finish that out. But hold, wait, don't leave. Don't leave yet. Finish that out. I'm gonna answer. I got something for that.
for if we sin willfully,
If we sin willfully,
after that we have received the knowledge of the truth,
for example, let's say you didn't understand that your father wanted you to clean your room. Say you didn't know that. And he whooped your ass when I cleaned the room. You're like, damn, Pops, I didn't know. He said, all right, listen, I ain't gonna whoop you this time, but the next time I come in this room, it better be clean. And guess what happened? If you don't clean the room after he told you, he gonna whoop your ass. Ain't he gonna whoop your ass? Okay, so God let you know right now, Cato, you may have not known that God said to keep the Sabbath, which is today. No buying, no selling, no cooking on the Sabbath. You may have not known, not celebrate your birthday, Christmas, Halloween. You may have not known that. But once you find out, once you know and you do it and you go against what God say anyway, no more mercy for you. God gonna judge you. That's what he's telling you. Can you finish that out?
for if we sin willfully,
Uh-huh.
after we have received the knowledge of the truth,
Go ahead.
there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
Matthew 5:48.
The book of
You said nobody can be perfect, right? Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect.
What did he say?
Be ye therefore perfect.
That's red letters.
Okay.
Jesus said be perfect. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead. What you got?
I'm 66 years old today. I didn't get to be 66 years old today for nothing, man.
Uh-huh.
What I did everything my daddy told me. I was in the Baptist church. So that's why I'm here today, at this age right now, and I can valid speak on that. Now, I'm 66 years
I hear what
old.
you're saying, but
It's
hey,
not
OG, Kato,
but-
you heard what that said though, right? You heard what Jesus said?
I heard what he said.
We gotta do what God say.
Okay, it's gonna be.
But go ahead, finish out, go ahead.
It's gonna be another day that I gotta get over here.
Okay, but now last one, before you leave, Jesus said, "Be ye therefore perfect." Do you brush your teeth every day?
Not every day.
You don't brush your teeth every day?
Not every day.
Okay, why not?
Why I don't do it every day? Because I don't have hardly no teeth. One.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, but I do make sure my mouth
Do
and
you?
everything. Is,
Right, but you take care of yourself every day, right?
I got to. Ain't nobody
Now
gonna
watch this. If I brush my teeth today, will they be clean in the morning?
do it. Yes, it will.
They'll be clean in my teeth gonna be clean in the morning?
It should.
They not. They gonna have bacteria throughout the day, things of that nature if I don't brush my teeth consistently. But if I don't brush my teeth, what's gonna happen to my teeth?
All right now.
Okay, so my point is, even though your teeth will get dirty again, I'm still gonna strive to brush my teeth. So when Jesus say, "Be ye therefore perfect," you may sin tomorrow. You may sin right now, which you are in sin right now. But at the end of the day, you're gonna strive to do it, because if you don't strive for perfection, you're gonna rot. Like your teeth gonna rot, your brain gonna rot. You have to continue to strive for perfection, brother. And you mentioned something else. You said you was a Baptist. Look at that sign right there, OG. You see to the far left? What's his name? John Smith. That's a white man. You see the year? What was we at in that time? We was in slavery, right, OG Kato?
Word.
So why would you want to follow that?
I don't follow that. I don't follow.
You said you was raised Baptist.
Like I just said, what I'm saying, I'm following what my people were.
Follow what the Bible say. Follow what God say, OG. I know you never heard this before. Don't get offended. I'm just showing you something you never heard. I know you probably been in church 40 years. I understand you 66. And I respect your age. But at the end of the day, we got to do what God say, OG. That's what we got to do. 1 Peter 2:21.
What you got to understand is this. Not everybody's perfect. Everybody going to do it.
Give me Proverbs 21 and 20
my
again.
family.
Hey, Brother Cato. Cato, listen at this. Proverbs 21. You got to understand in 1806 or 1608, what was going on? Jim Crow.
Bring it back up, Uriah.
Bring it back up. Brother, you got that? Let's read it.
Proverbs 21 and verse 20.
You're looking at the Baptist church, the Methodist church, all these various churches. These are congregations, but what does God call them? Read it.
There is treasure to be desired.
Is that what Proverbs 21, congregation of the dead?
Proverbs 21 and 16.
Yeah.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
How do you wander out of the way of understanding? Look at these different religions. Baptist, 1608, John Smith, the white man, so-called Edomite. Jason Smith, 1830, the Mormons. 1868, Seventh-day Adventists. 1876, Charles C. Russell, the Jehovah's Witness. You got 1902, the Pentecostal. Pentecostal covered non-denominational, you're Christian, all these are false religions. The Bible calls them what? The congregation of what?
Congregation of the dead.
This is the congregation of the dead, and the prophets are back to teach you who you are, what you need to do, how to come back to your true nationality, heritage, and culture. But our people, what? They want to remain in what?
Remain in the men that wanted out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
The congregation of the dead. So what we're doing, what the officers covering, how to come out of false religions, how to come out of the congregation of the dead. But what's wrong? Our people are out here walking dead, zombies. Brother went over the precept 10 times and they couldn't even recite the verb that he just read. Wake up out here or prepare to die.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is